Learn English through stories B4P. Adapted and modified by Kulwant Singh Sandhu. Contents: 1. The birthday party. 2. Farmer's wife and the mongoose. 3. The monkey and the crocodile. 1. The birthday surprise. It is Gurpreet's birthday. Her friends have planned a surprise party for her. Gurpreet has no idea what is going on. Her friends tell her to meet them at the park. It is a pleasant day. There is no rain. The wind is blowing very gently. The sky is blue. It is sunny and bright. Gurpreet goes to the park. Her friends are waiting. When she arrives, they all jump out and shout, "Surprise!" Gurpreet is so happy and grateful for her friends. They brought balloons, a ball, a big cake, and presents. They all sit together and sing happy birthday to Gurpreet. They finish eating the cake. Gurpreet's friends give her presents. Gurpreet is so excited to open them. She gets a new book, some clothes, and a necklace. She thanks her friends and gives them all big hugs. It is the best birthday ever, and Gurpreet feels so loved by her friends. She knows that they will always be there for her, no matter what. Gurpreet's friend Tina tells a story. The Wolf and the Lamb. One day, a lamb is eating sweet grass away from her flock of sheep. She doesn't notice a wolf walking nearer to her. When she sees the wolf, she starts begging, "Please, don't eat me, my stomach is full of grass. You can wait a while to make my meat taste much better. The grass in my stomach will be digested quickly if you let me dance." The wolf agrees. While the lamb is dancing, she has a new idea. She says, "I can dance faster if you take my bell and ring it so hard." The wolf takes the bell and starts to ring so hard. The shepherd hears the sound and runs quickly to save the lamb's life. The wolf sees the shepherd boy holding a big stick. The wolf sticks his tail between his legs. He ran away very fast. The lamb says to the shepherd boy, "Thank you, brother, for saving my life." They all laughed. Then Gurpreet's friend Mona tells a story. Cinderella. Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful girl called Cinderella. Cinderella lived with two ugly sisters and her wicked stepmother. They were very unkind to Cinderella. They made her do a lot of hard work. One day, an invitation came from the palace that invited everyone to the prince's ball, a dancing party. The wicked stepmother didn't allow Cinderella to go. The day of the ball arrived and Cinderella was left at the house. "I do wish I could go to the ball," she said. Just then, a lovely old lady with a gold wand in her hand appeared in the room. "I am your fairy godmother, and you shall go to the ball," she said. The fairy godmother asked Cinderella to find her a pumpkin, 6 mice, a rat, and 6 lizards. With the touch of her wand, the fairy godmother turned the pumpkin into a magnificent coach, the mice into 6 magnificent horses, the rat into a coachman, and the lizards into 6 footmen. Then the fairy godmother touched Cinderella with her wand. Cinderella's old dress turned into a beautiful gown, and on her feet were the prettiest glass slippers. "Remember, you must leave the ball before the clock strikes 12, said the fairy godmother. Cinderella arrived at the ball. She looked so beautiful that everyone wondered who she was. The prince asked Cinderella to dance, and they danced together all night. Cinderella was enjoying herself so much that she didn't notice the time. Midnight approached and the clock began to strike. Cinderella ran out of the palace. As she ran down the stairs, one of her glass slippers fell off. The prince ran after her, but he was too late. He found her glass slipper on the steps. The next morning, the prince went from house to house with the glass. slipper. At last, the prince came to Cinderella's house. The first ugly sister tried on the slipper, but her foot was too wide. The second ugly sister tried on the slipper, but her foot was too long. "Please, may I try on the slipper?" asked Cinderella. The slipper fit perfectly. The prince asked Cinderella to marry him. They both lived happily ever after. After this, Gurpreet's friends and she went home. 2. The Farmer's Wife and the Mongoose. What is a pet? A pet is an animal that is kept in the home as a companion and is treated kindly. People keep many types of pets. Mostly they keep dogs, cats, monkeys, and so on. But some people have reptiles as their pets. Once there lived a couple on a farm. A couple means a husband and a wife. His name was Gurjeet and her name was Nasibo. He was very busy at the farm and never went to the market. Nasibo loved going to the market and she went every day except Sundays. They had one son and his name was Papu. When Nasibo went to the market, there was no one to take care of Papu. So she decided to have a pet. She was not sure what sort of pet to have. She went to see Abwa, Gamelo, for advice. Abwa had the presence of mind to solve any problems. After some discussion, Abwa suggested Nasibo to have a mongoose as a pet. So Nasibo bought a mongoose from the animal market. It cost her 1,300 rupees. She named him Nevla. She trained the pet well. The pet helped her a lot. Nevla watched the house like a dog. He flew the parrots away when they were eating corn on the cob in the field. One day it was a sunny, warm day. As usual, Nasibo got ready to go to the market. She put on her pink sari and green blouse. She put her makeup on. She looked in the mirror. She looked as beautiful as any Indian actress. She looked almost like Hema Malini. She picked up her umbrella and her shopping bag. Before she left, she told Nevla to take good care of Papu. Nevla promised her to stay home all the time and look after Papu. Papu was only a year old. She went to the market. The market was very busy. It took her a long time to buy her things. She bought so many things: turmeric, cumin, cloves, cardamoms, and many other things. While she was shopping, she met her friend Asha. They have not seen each other for a while. They went to a tea stall. They ordered some samosas and 2 cups of tea. They started chatting. They went on and on. Some people say that women gossip more than men. I don't agree with this. But Nasibo and Asha did talk a lot. Finally, there was nothing left to talk about. So they left the market and went home. Nasibo put her shopping bag on the kitchen table. She went to the bathroom. After that, she felt better. Before she went to Papu's room, she went to open the kitchen window. It was very hot in the kitchen. She looked through the window. Nevla was lying down in the garden. There was some blood on Nevla's mouth. He looked tired. Nasibo thought to herself, "It does not matter how much you train these wild animals. Wild animals are wild animals. God help me, I left my beloved baby in the care of this mongoose. He killed my baby and gobbled him. Oh, my Papu!" She screamed and went to Papu's room. Papu was playing with his toys and was very happy. Papu did not miss his mum at all when she was away. The pet Nevla took good care of him. Nevla played with him and gave him milk from the fridge when he needed it. What actually happened was, while Nasibo was gone to shopping, a snake came into the house. Most of the house was empty apart from Papu's room. When the snake saw the baby, water came to his mouth. He said to himself, "Oh, lovely, nice and juicy baby, we are cold-blooded animals, but this baby's blood must be nice and warm. I will eat some flesh and drink some nice and warm blood at the same time." The pet Nevla was just behind the snake. Before the snake could do anything, Nevla attacked the snake and killed it. Nevla ate most of the snake and the leftover he threw in the bin. Moral: we must not judge anyone quickly. The monkey and the crocodile. There was a jamun, blackberry, tree on the bank of a river. It was full of sweet jamun fruits throughout the year. A monkey called Raghu lived on this tree. He used to pass his days happily. He was always jumping and playing near the tree. One day, a crocodile named Magarmush came out of the river to take some rest under the jamun tree. When Raghu saw him from the tree, he said, "O crocodile, this tree is my home and you have come under this tree to take rest. This makes you my guest. Please accept some jamun fruits." Raghu plucked lots of fruits and threw them in the crocodile's mouth. Magarmush loved the sweet fruits and became friendly with Raghu. Magarmush left in the evening after thanking the generosity of the monkey. Magarmush started coming to the jamun tree every day, and they became good friends. They would talk for a long time and enjoy eating the sweet jamun fruits together. One day, Magarmush said to Raghu that he wanted to take some of the jamun fruits for her wife to let her know of the sweetness of these fruits. So the monkey happily plucked more fruits for the crocodile to take home. Magarmush took those fruits and offered his wife to eat them, and told the story of his friendship with the monkey who lives on the jamun tree. The crocodile's wife was overjoyed on eating those sweet fruits. She said, "Oh dear, these fruits are as sweet as nectar. If the monkey eats these fruits every day, I wonder, he would be even tastier. Please bring the monkey's heart for me." Magarmush was astonished upon hearing this. He said, "Oh dear, I cannot kill or deceive the monkey for his heart. He is my friend. It is unfair to think of such a thing." But his wife pleaded for the monkey's heart. When she could not convince the crocodile of doing it for her, she stopped eating and insisted that she would rather die if the crocodile refused to do as she wished. Magarmush was left with no other choice but to agree to her wishes. Although he was sad, he devised a plan to catch his friend and went to Raghu. He said, "Oh friend, my wife loved the fruits very much and I told my wife about our friendship. Now, she is anxious to meet you. She is angry with me for not introducing you to her earlier. So, she has invited you to our home for dinner. Please accept our invitation." The monkey accepted at once and said, "How can I come to your home? I cannot swim." The crocodile said, "Sit on my back, and I shall carry you to my home." And so Raghu sat on Magarmush, and they entered the water of the river. Magarmush took him to deeper water where he planned to kill him. At the same time, Raghu got very scared with so much water all around him. He pleaded with his friend to move slowly. At this moment, the crocodile knew that he had succeeded in his plan and had the monkey totally under his control. He thought that it was not possible for the monkey to escape from him, so he revealed his plan. "Oh monkey, the truth is I am taking you to make my wife happy. She wishes to eat your heart. She believes that the taste should be even better than the jamun fruits you have all the time." Upon hearing this, Raghu was taken aback. But he did not panic. Instead, he wittingly said, "Oh friend, why didn't you say that before? It would be my privilege if I could serve your wife with my heart. You are such a good friend, and you should have told me earlier. I keep my heart in the hole of the jamun tree. Let us go back and bring my heart at once." The foolish crocodile believed him and turned around. Magarmush took Raghu to the jamun tree, believing the monkey to bring his heart from the tree. But as soon as Raghu jumped down from the crocodile's back, he climbed up the tree and sat on a high branch. He had finally saved himself from the crocodile's evil plan. Magarmush wanted to know, "What is causing this delay? We are getting late, and my wife has been waiting." Raghu answered, "O foolish friend, how can one take out his own heart and keep it in the hole of the tree? You deceived me to kill me, and in return, I tricked you into saving myself. Let this be a lesson to you for being so unfaithful. Go away, and never return back." The crocodile knew he had been tricked and felt ashamed for his actions. He went away. The wise indeed say, "Use intelligence to win in difficult situations."